Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So the Sephora VIB sale is upon us once more, and if you've watched my channel for a few years, you will know this is my big shopping season. I do the Nordstrom anniversary sale, then I save up in between and I do a big haul from Sephora, and I make a list for a while of all of the things that I need to repurchase in order to then go all out. So that usually makes up about 50% of it, and then the other half is me just trying new things. You have to love that they gave me a family of bags where there's even a little tiny baby bag. So first of all, I got some new beauty blenders, and a lot of you asked me about the best value sets. I quite honestly think in terms of festive packaging and really wonderful value sets where there's not a dud and or it's not all made up of lip products, which most of us are wearing a lot of, crazy lips right now with masks. It just feels kind of pointless to me. There just aren't that many good gift sets, so I'm going to show you my picks, and this beauty blender one is one of them because it comes with a cleanser and then 3 different colors, and I really like the packaging. I think it's really cute, and it's a $49 purchase for $78 value, so it's pretty good value. Beauty blenders are not cheap, and I think this is kind of the perfect amount to last you the whole year as well, so I'm excited to have some new ones because Sammy ate my old one, in case you didn't watch that vlog. And to go with that, repurchase alert is the Clinique Bb Cream. Someone would have to really go back a long way to figure out when I first started using this. It is more than 5 years ago. I've used this foundation BB cream for many, many years, and it is just so wonderful. It doesn't slide, it looks so natural, and it's in my list of always repurchases. Fun product. So in my recent vlog, I showed trying out the new Makeup by Mario neutral matte palette, which is your perfect, like, work appropriate, classic, all neutral palette. It has some nice tones that are warm but not too warm in it, and I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. So I wanted to try the funner version with the added bonus of the 20% off. By the way, everything I mention along with the code and all of the different dates is all listed in the info bar below. For these big haul videos, I really try to make the info bar a treasure trove for you guys to shop from, and so I will be including as well all of the things that I've ordered online, because there are a few, believe it or not, despite all of these bags, that I couldn't find in stores. So I have placed an online order, so everything will be linked for that down below, as well as all of my favorites, which I shared on Instagram, because I don't necessarily need a backup for everything that I use. But my all-time favorite products that I think are must-haves for everybody, I shared on Friday on Instagram. So if you didn't catch that, I will reproduce it in the info bar down below for you. But this is a fun thing that they did have in the store, and so I get to discover it with you right here. The pigmentation of this line is wonderful. I'm really happy with the palette that I have, so I got another one, and look at that. It's so beautiful. So it looks very rainbow-like when you first open it, but what drew me to actually want to purchase it, despite the fact that they're all shimmers, there isn't a single matte. So it is, I feel like the perfect foil, haha, I feel like, excuse the pun, to the other palette. They're actually mostly pretty neutral, and this color was the one that really, these two actually that really appealed to me for the holidays. Wow, just gorgeous, gorgeous golds, and they're so smooth. They're not chunky at all, but they really are very shimmery, very over-the-top shimmery, and I love that. The champagne is gorgeous as well. You can never go wrong with a beautiful champagne. And then I really loved the khaki color, a shimmery khaki. I didn't feel like I had anything like this in my collection, and you guys know I never ever wear colors on my eyes really, and so something like this is nice for me because it'll encourage me to play a little bit without getting so crazy that I don't end up doing it on the regular. So that is this palette. I'm really happy with it. I think it's gorgeous, and I think this is probably one of the more exciting new launches that I have seen in terms of makeup recently. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's coming out is bizarrely lip stuff and or just not that exciting, but this one I was quite pumped about. So I know you guys like that I do repurchases, so here's 3 in a row. But this one I feel like I haven't actually talked a lot about. I filmed a get ready with me routine, which is going to go up soon. So this is the eucalyptus one, which I've already used up almost a whole bottle. So this is a true backup that I'm pretty much going to pull out right away. And even when you pull it out of the bottle, it already smells like a spa. And disregard a lot of the reviews that are on the Sephora site because they've actually updated the bottle. I noticed a lot of people were saying you needed to fully screw off the top, and I remember I almost didn't buy it because of that, because that seemed so annoying. But there's a hole at the top, so you just open it and then squeeze, close it again. It's honestly the perfect packaging. I think I like it even better than a pump, which tend to break. So this is made with really wonderful ingredients. It's made in Manhattan Beach, I think. It's full of really good ingredients, and it smells exactly like an over-the-top luxury spa. It's sulfate-free, and it has a lot of good moisturizing ingredients, as well as extracts, apple, orange, lemon. I've been seeing a lot of meadow foam seed oil everywhere, so I don't know a lot about it, but I'm thinking that it's probably quite moisturizing, and I've definitely noticed that my skin doesn't feel dry after I use it. And it's definitely, you know, quite a luxurious thing to do, but you don't need a lot. I often will put just a little squeeze in my bath as well, along with some Epsom salts, and you have an at-home spa treatment. Then this is the perfect little budget buy for my mom and I, because this has 2 new pairs of tweezers. They are the petite size, but they're honestly not much smaller than the normal ones from Tweezerman, which is my favorite brand of tweezers. They're wonderful. You can get them sharpened for free, and they last forever. And so I lost my pointy ones, so I wanted a new pair of pointy ones, and my mom wanted a new slanted pair, so we are gonna split this, a little basic and then another basic. I feel like I don't want to talk about this too much because you guys must be so bored of hearing me talk about the same products over and over, but it is because they are a cut above the rest. So these facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty are my favorite resurfacing pads of any brand, and lactic acid, it is very effective, especially if you have little irritations or clogged pores. These work wonderfully on that, and they are gentle enough to use every day if you want to. So I've been using these for years, and I swear by them. Little medium bag is done. I think there's some fun stuff in the baby bag, so why don't we attack that together. This is my mom's pick for her favorite mascara that Sephora sells. So she got the Bad Gal Bang mascara, and it is apparently, I don't know, I don't use it. I think I tried it years ago and I thought it was fine, but she really likes how much it lengthens. I'm more of a volumizing girl with mascara, but she says it stays on really well and just makes her lashes look extra long. So that's her mascara of choice for repurchase. And then, oh, this is exciting. See, I knew there was something I was excited about in this packaging. So this is another brand that is newer to Sephora called Beauty Counter. And they are one of the first brands that I've seen that make a partner serum combination that is specially formulated so that you use one in the morning and one in the evening. So they kind of do the thinking for you. And the idea is that most of the antioxidants are delivered in the morning through the yellow one. So this is the Albright Serum, which is vitamin C based, and it has a lot of natural ingredients too. This is also like a certified B Corporation, cruelty free, one of those kind of lines at Sephora that they are really kind of leading the way with. That's exciting. And I've seen really good reviews for this, so I'm excited to try it. I don't have a vitamin C serum that I absolutely love, so maybe this will be it. And it's great to reduce, you know, any little spots you got during the summer. I think a lot of us so wanted to be outside this summer that I have a few little freckles and things that I think this will really help with. This is a resurfacing peel, so how I'm thinking about this is that it is an alternative to the Sunday Riley, and it is, I think, a little bit less expensive, but also seems to have really extra wonderful ingredients that all have a lot of skin benefits. And there's a lot of natural oils like sweet almond, raspberry oil, and then it's also lactic and glycolic acid based. And just through trial and error, I figured out that that combination of like glycolic and lactic seems to really just sit well with my skin. It doesn't irritate it, but it also does its job, so that I don't get dry skin and everything is as smooth as it can be. But the interesting thing I found is that it also has a little bit of salicylic acid as well. So I'm hoping that having that extra punch will really help with my masked knee situation, which is actually turning into nose knee as well. I have a zit on my nose now, so that's just wonderful. So I'm just looking for, you know, new things to try that are gonna bump up that skin routine to address those issues. But I really love the idea of having these little twins for day and night. That kind of removes the thought process out of it, because BioPerformance does the trick for moisturizing and anti-aging concerns for me. So I've been looking for something kind of mindless serum wise to use for a while, so we'll give those a try. And then there's lots of goodies in here, little samples I got, and that is the end of baby bag. So I'm gonna pop it inside the medium. It's a fun sort of matryoshka doll situation. And then the very last bag, but then we're not done once we go through this, because I'm gonna share with you what I got online, and they are really good things that, you know, I guess had either not been carried, which I think is the case, or, you know, sold out in the store. So Christmas sets. Believe it or not, I think this is actually one of the most festive ones that I saw. I really like the red ribbon on it, and I think something like hair care, anything that feels like a spa-like experience, is going to really hit the sweet spot for gifting this year. That's kind of what I am looking at doing. I'm always all about the gift of cozy. That's more appropriate this year than ever, but also something that will feel like a spa treatment I think will be really nice as a gift. So this is a hair set from Olaplex, supposed to be the hair brand for significant damage concerns with your hair. So there's a treatment, then there's a cleanse and condition set, so the number 4, number 5, and then there's a leave-in smoothing cream. And I don't know why I have this thing with Olaplex, but I find it very confusing with the numbering system, and somehow that everything in the description in terms of how they describe the product sounds the same. So I love that with this set it just kind of lays everything out for you. And I do know that their products are super concentrated, so these may look like they are small, but for Olaplex they're basically full size. I think that this is super cute, and it also was excellent value. And then just a few more things. I have a new hairspray from my favorite brand at Sephora, Living Proof. I use a lot of their other hair products over the years, and I really like it. And so I wanted something to work on my hair with the Pacific Northwest rainy weather. I really love the shower gel. So this is the body lotion from Necessaire. It's actually fragrance free. And I really do kind of like that, because sometimes, you know, when you just shave your legs, it can be kind of stingy to use lotions. So this has wonderful moisturizing ingredients and is just really simple. It has shea butter, really good ingredients like jojoba seed oil. It's reading that jojoba oil is something to look for in body products, not so much for your face, but for your body, because it most closely mimics the natural oils that your skin produces. So if you're looking to replenish that on areas that are super dry, like elbows and backs of arms and knees, it's a great thing to look for. Their simple ingredients-based approach to products. Pop the medium and the baby inside. So this is the double shot blow dry brush from Drybar. If you guys watched my vlogs a few years ago, I used to be addicted to getting blow dries from them before I realized quite how much money that was costing me. And so I started doing it just at home and just straightening my hair myself, as much work as it is. But since I do have quite frizzy wavy hair, it is quite a lot of work to do this separate round brush and blow dryer combination. And so I have read actually quite good reviews about how well this works on curly wavy hair, and so I'm going to try it myself and see how we do. But the yellow is really their signature color. It is quite large. I tried the Revlon version of this and it was okay, but ultimately for my hair it wasn't strong enough. So I'm hoping that with the added, you know, higher price point and dry bar experience at blow drying hair, that it will work a lot better. So I'm really quite excited to try this, and that they had it at Sephora. I grabbed my phone and acquired a filming buddy. So I did get another eyeshadow palette as well, which I know is bad, but I wanted to try it. It is the Natasha Denona Glam eyeshadow palette. I tried the Biba palette this summer and I really liked it. I love Natasha Denona quality of pigmentation as well, so I thought it would be fun to compare that. And the nice thing about the Natasha Denona, as opposed to the Mario system, which is, you know, you choose between matte or shimmer and get all of that in one palette, the Natasha Denona is half and half, so you get half matte, half shimmer, and they're all neutrals. They're really gorgeous, so I'm excited to receive that. It's pretty good value for how many shadows you get as well. I also wanted a backup of the body wash because I do go through it relatively quickly, so I got the Necessaire body wash, but in sandalwood. So I don't know what that smells like, but I'm guessing since the eucalyptus is so amazing, the sandalwood is going to be a slightly more kind of woodsy, earthy version of that. Something I really wanted to try, and I was hoping they would have it in the store so I could try it for you, is the Tata Harper Revitalizing Anti-Aging Body Oil, which I think is officially the most expensive body product I have ever bought. It is $115, which is crazy, but it has wonderful reviews, and I've never really tried Tata Harper products very much. I think I tried a mask from that brand a while ago, and I did really like it. They're also known for their excellent clean ingredients. So I thought I would go for it with the 20%. Why not give it a try? So 2 sets that I am super excited about. First of all, hashtag priorities for Vlogmas. We know advent calendars are something that I get very excited about. So this year, instead of spending a lot of money on a tea advent calendar, I'm going to be getting a more affordable advent calendar for tea, which I will link down below in case you want to get it too. So I got that one. I got a jam one, which is pretty fabulous, which I will also link down below. And then I got this one, which is really spendy when you consider the size of the perfumes that you get, but worth it for me because I do love fragrance and I've never really experienced this brand's fragrances at all. So I think it'll be, in a way, quite a fun experiment so that I can figure out what I like from this line. And you do get a larger size as well, that I'm guessing is the Christmas surprise. So, and it's really nice. It comes with a leather case and everything. Otherwise they're all, you know, the smaller sizes. So it's the Atelier Cologne Clementine California Advent Calendar. So it is very citrus heavy. It's a lot of citrus inspired scents, which I've heard is something that they do very well. I love the Tom Ford Mandarino Amalfi collection, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna really like this. So it's nice to get the 20% off of the $100 whopping price point for that, but I think it's gonna be really fun and I can't wait to share my thoughts with you. Isn't it gonna be more fun to hear me try and describe scents and what I think of them than to hear me complain about the David's Advent Calendar teas that I find to somehow always be too sweet. So I think that'll be a nice refreshing change. Then I got a candle, which is also super fall inspired. It's the Bois de Banancourt candle from Maison Louis Marie. I wish their packaging was a little bit more exciting. If you are in it for the jar, I would highly recommend you get Overose candles, but I know I love those, so I wanted to try something new. And they are pretty well priced for a luxury candle at $34. It's what I would call like a medium price point for Sephora, especially if you compare it with my unfortunate Byredo habits. So, and 3 more items that I purchased online. There is the Ghd Round Brush, which I'm hoping is going to give me that perfect flip under and really help to set my curtain bangs that I cut myself and am always messing with. So that should hopefully be good. Ghd products are really wonderfully made usually, so I'm thinking it'll get nice and hot and really work well. So I got that, and then I got 2 more sets that I think are some of the standouts. So you really may, I think this year, want to consider shopping online for the most part. I wanted to get items in store so that I could share something with you that I can show you. But if you're gonna really be wanting to get great Christmas sets, there just aren't that many on offer, and most of them seem to be online only. So these two are really wonderful, along with the Olaplex set. If you want something that's just a bit more luxurious, Christophe Robin has two sets. So he has a red one that's moisturizing, and then a detox one that's meant to be more clarifying. So I got that one because I was excited at the prospect of trying a scalp scrub. I've never really tried that too much before from a hair care brand, so I thought that that would be neat to try. And it comes with a beautiful little turquoise bag. The other one comes with a red bag. I think those are really wonderful, very luxurious spa-inspired sets, but an under $50 price point by quite a bit. So it's $39 regular price minus 20% or 15%. Depending on your status with Sephora. And then the last thing that I got is a pricier set, but I think it's so gorgeous. I actually think this has the best packaging of all of any of the sets that I've seen for something that's not makeup-y. So it's the Acqua di Parma Amalfi candle and perfume set. It's hard to buy fragrances for other people for sure, but something that's citrusy I think is going to be pretty universally appealing. Acqua di Parma has a very luxurious reputation. They do beautiful packaging, and the dark kind of indigo packaging of it I think is gorgeous in terms of the box, which has white kind of frosty Christmassy detailing, and then the candle is just very classic looking, as is the perfume. So I think it presents beautifully, and I know what Acqua di Parma smells like in terms of the original smell, and I know how classic it is, and so I kind of expect a citrusy version of that. So I guess my theme this year is orangey, spa-like vibes. So that's kind of the theme that I can kind of see in this whole haul. So, and I think a lot of us are feeling more of a pampering rather than glam vibe these days. So other than, you know, some eyeshadows to play with, because eye makeup is kind of where I'm spending most of my time in the morning, I think that this is just a really nice way to pamper yourself and then get some things with a discount to pamper those you love. So that is my haul this year. I hope you enjoyed it. There will definitely be some content coming up, maybe vlogs of me trying some of these good things and seeing if they do a good job. Remember, you know, if you're shopping online and you're kind of feeling a bit uneasy about the price point of some of these items that you haven't tried, Sephora has a wonderful no questions asked return policies, so that's always an option as well if there are any disappointments. And in the meantime, it's kind of a fun little light thing to do to try out some new things. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get this video up for you right away, ASAP, as always every year. Definitely give this video a like and subscribe. Maybe turn on notifications if you want to see content that's sort of out of my regular uploading pattern right away. And I will see you in my next installment on style. Bye.